This
Doc.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so today we'll do the integrations of Apache. We do the Tomcat, we do the MySQL one database, we'll take it up, and then Kubernetes, which is a one, and AWS integrations also. We'll do that. So these are the integrations which we have for the today. So let's try. So Apache. So Apache integration means what we need to do. So for this, you just search Datadog Apache, and here this is the Apache. This is the Tomcat. I think this is the Tomcat. Now we have a MySQL also. And this is the one, and so on. So let me show you all these three. After that, we'll discuss this. Okay, so Apache. So what we want Apache metrics to be gathered. So now let's say this is a one Linux box server, you can say. Okay, now this is a one Datadog. Now what we are going to do, Apache we are running here. Okay, so what we want, this Apache, which is Apache HTTP server, we want to send the data from Apache to Datadog. So how do we do that? So for that, first thing what we'll do, Apache metrics will expose at a certain endpoint. This is the endpoint. And then agent, this is the Datadog agent. Okay, Datadog agent will take the entry from this endpoint and collect that and send to Datadog. So did you understand the implementation, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what I am going to do that. So first thing, install Apache, number one. Enable the endpoint where the data matrices are published, number two. Inform a Datadog agent to collect the data from endpoint, and for this one. And now we have a Datadog matrices. So for that, let's get started. So you can follow this tutorial. So here you have all the matrices which is available. So first install the Datadog agent, which we have done it yesterday, and after that install the HTTP server. So here you have an instruction to install the HTTP server. You can follow these documents. So this is a 1.2 and this is the RHEL. So I'll go for RHEL, install the instant. So which HTTPD? This is not there. Install it. Okay, so let's start the HTTP server. Let's enable for tomorrow, and finally check the status. Done. So Apache is installed and everything's good. So now let's check the IP address, which is here. Now I see this is maybe firewall issues. System DL. Let me copy paste from here. You can create exception using this command, or I would prefer system CTL stop firewall D. just to avoid the confusion and disable the firewall. And done. And here now Apache is running. Now Apache is running. What you do now? You can copy some file here in these locations, and this is the HTML file to host the some default files. Done. Now it's done. So Apache installed, which is the first part of it. This is completed. Now I'll enable the Apache. So Apache metrics will be at this endpoint. This is the endpoint. So for that, what we are going to do? So for that, this is the one. Click on the integrations using left bar navigations shown below. So, and follow this one. And here you have some status and also below. So let's go to here and go to the integrations. Click on it. Here Apache has come. Install it. Okay. Now configure how to do this. So here you have to install the agent which you did it. And second thing which you have to do is mod status. Okay. So for the mod status, you have this one. Enable mode status and extended status in Apache. So these steps which you are using for enabling this endpoints. So click here, and these are the status. You should read this. Now I'll just quickly go to this file, which is in this one, and go to some section which is called document root. Here, and now this I will change that as per the latest configuration. So here, this should be the local IP address. So what is the local IP address? Is 11. So 168.192.1.11. This is the module we need to enable for Apache. So that all the Apache matrices will be exposed at this address, which is here. This is the address. Okay. So we need to do that. So this configurations we are enabling it, paste it, and save it. Now you have to check that configuration is correct or not using this command. And syntax is okay. Now you have to reload and restart the Apache. Done. And finally, you should check that whether you are getting the matrices here or not. See, so all the matrices is coming here. All this, see, server uptime, load, and all stuff like that. So now what to do? So third thing which we have to do is enable the Datadog agents to tell, hey, you're going to take the matrices from Apache endpoint. So how do we inform? So if you see that here, these two is done, and for configuration you have to do this one. Okay, so let me go to this place. So go to etc Datadog agent cd conf.d. Okay, now here Apache, and here this file which you have to copy is a part of it and rename it like this. For any integrations you enable, you have to do this. You have to do it like that. This is the pattern. Configuration, and here in copy config, you have to set what are the instance you have. So you can have a multiple instance here. Right now there's one instance. So here localhost is there which will work anyways. But if it is a remote locations, you can feed the IP address here also, 192.168.1.11, and save it. Okay, so if you look at this here, come back to here, see, like this you have to modify, restart the agent and validate. So how do I restart the agent? First you have to do this, all things have done, restart the agent. So the command to restart the agent is here, same command, and this is the agent restart for the Datadog. And finally I'll just go here and click install, which is here, and after that I think I should see all the data in the matrix explorer. So go to the matrix explorer, and now go to the matrices, and here search for Apache. Not has come so far, so it will just take some time. You have to hit some Apache, some traffic you have to generate it on the Apache front, so then this data will be sent. So yeah, I'm creating few fake traffic, so Apache also will generate metrics. Come here and call this Apache. Now still has not come. Let's refresh. Apache. Just wait for a few seconds. You can also meanwhile check that Datadog agent, check whether the integration is enabled or not. Status, and you can say config. So here search for Apache release grep http comes located so far. It's okay. So one more thing I'll just validate, vi-conf.yml. Is it IP port number is correct or not? So port number 1.11 is correct. Everything seems to be correct. Let me refresh this one. Yep, okay. Now you see here all this matrices has come. Request per second. Hardly few requests you'll see. You see here, if you go for last 5 minutes, these are the request has come, and now you're getting it. So this is how you can enable the integrations of Apache and get going. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Hello?
No questions from me.
No questions
Next,
here.
we have to integrate Tomcat. So Tomcat also, it will be something similar way. So something similar way we have to do that. So what to do? Let's check it out. So
So first thing you have to install JDK 8 or 11, anything will work for you. So you can install anything. Let's say I'm installing the Java version. Java is not there. So I'm installing the 8.
11 also you can install it for Tomcat, that's not a problem. After that you have to download and install the Tomcat. So this is the 9 Tomcat. I think this URL might have changed by now. So I'll get it from the website only directly. This is done. After this, come to this and so download the Tomcat. So see, this URL is not working. So Tomcat download and okay. So here, this is the Tomcat. I downloaded the Tomcat. Now, after that, unzip this Tomcat. So, and after that, cd bin and chmod 755. Done. So this is done. Now I'm going to start up shutdown. You can do that, that's not a problem. After that, what you're going to do, install the agent in CentOS. Now how do? We did it in this machine. Agent is already installed, not to worry. Now we have to enable JMX remote in Tomcat 8 to monitor the administrator. So what exactly you are doing JMX remote? So basically something similar to Apache. Let's understand this. So this is the machine, and here you have an agent, and here you have a Java, and here you have a Tomcat. Okay. Now what we are doing, nothing great. What we are doing, we are enabling the JMX. JMX is a, any remote information you want from the Java, install the JMX. So Java is running Tomcat, and we will enable the JMX and expose some endpoint. So this is the endpoint which we are exposing, and from agent will take from here and send to Datadog. Are you able to understand, all of you? All of you? Hello? Guys, I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to modify this Tomcat, this file, catalan.sh, and add that file here. So basically, the port number will, where the matrix for the Java would be 9012, and remote SSL false, authentication false, everything I'll just made it. So go to the catalina.sh. So here vi catalina.sh, come to some some little down. And here, this is the paste, enter, save it, done, and shut down. Okay, shutdown was not there, startup. Done, Tomcat started. So now 9012, we should have some address, some matrix. Here it will automatically come. Just wait for a second. PS grep Tomcat, and you see that the port number is here, JMX port number. Yeah, so 9012 it will come. So now this is done. After that, what you're going to do? Just a second, this is done. After that, you are going to inform the Tomcat to pick up the data from this location. So how do we do that? Same way, go to the etc Datadog, and here cd conf.d Tomcat, and here this file you have to create a copy of it, and clear conf here localhost. It's already enabled, the port number is also enabled, so this is there, and user ID and password is not there, no authentication set. So if the setups is there, now we have to restart the agent. This is the something you have to do, and check the status of it, Tomcat, done. And finally we'll go into integration, Tomcat, install. This configurations we have done it already, so not need to do that. Okay, so install integrations, installed, cancel. Now just access this Tomcat which is on 8080. Okay, so here it is, 1 2 3 times I'm adding it, just fake few traffic. And now I'll go to Matrix Explorer and search for Tomcat matrix has come or not, and you see it has come. So this is a way also you can integrate Tomcat. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Hello?
No.
Okay, so now next integration, which is MySql. So let's do that MySql integration. So let me open up here. So you should read all this thing. What are the integrations? After the integrations, what are the metrics you'll get it? These are the things we'll get it. So you just check it out. Now here at the end of it, it's pretty huge list actually. So first thing, step number 1, install the agent, which we did it. Step number 2, install and configure MySQL server in CentOS. So there are few tutorials are there. I'll just use one of the tutorial for it. So installing the CentOS in installing the MySQL in CentOS. So let me do this. So clear the screen here. And then run this command. So I'm installing the MySQL community client and server. Okay, so done. This is a MySQL server. Now, after installing the MySQL server, let's start the MySQL server here. Just okay. So now I install the MySQL server. After that, what we will do, little bit of hardening will do that. So setting the process and all here. So current root password, you want to keep it. So root password is Raju DevOps $123. Okay. So enter. I think we have to type Raj DevOps or Raj DevOps $123. Okay. Just a second. Yes. Okay. So this is the password. After that, what we are going to do is, let me close remaining pages. So this is done. After that, we are going to do that MySQL. So integrations of MySQL is here. So now This is the MySQL detection has happened. Install. Now under the configurations, you have to do all this stuff. So you have to read it a little bit in depth. These are the things which is needed to be done. So first thing is you need to create one account. So first let me go to the MySQL. You can also follow my tutorial to do this here. So all these commands you have it here. So clear the screen, enter the password which we set it up is this one. Done. After that, create one account, okay, which is done. Now for this is for 8, okay, don't follow this one. So this is for 8. Now you need to verify the password. So what I did, unique password only I created. Okay, I should have changed the password, but it's okay. So unique password and all that stuff. So copy, paste it. Okay, so let's just follow. I should have changed this, so no problem. I'll do one thing. I'll delete this password, delete the user. Delete user Datadog. Just a second. MySQL. Well, let's create a different user. Let's not struggle for out of the flow. So this is the creating a user. What I need to do is I'll set the same password for time being. So this is the one. So creating a Datadog 1 user. Mind it, my username is 1. So that is done. After that, this is for the 8. Don't perform. And now you have to run this. This is the one command, by the way, and you have to replace this way. So done. Copy, paste it, enter. So there's some problem here. Okay, so I'm just running the second command also. First command did not get successful. So clear the screen. Oh, this is something. Okay, so I'll move on. Here we are granting the permissions. So granting the permissions to the user. So user Datadog 1, okay. So granting the permissions, done. Here you are giving the connection setting. These all are SQL commands. Datadog 1 and connection settings. Okay, so this says this version of MySQL cannot be used. So for that, what we can do, okay, this is for 8. So you can skip it. This is a 8. My SQL server is different. Now can we see this show database? Here it is created. Now can you see that permissions and all? So permissions and all I will see that Datadog 1, everything is okay. So now everything is okay. Now what we have to do, same settings, whatever you created here, username is Datadog 1. Okay, I need to confirm in the configurations of Datadog. So quit, go to MySql, here CP, same thing you have to repeat. Okay, and this is the file you need to modify, and check that all the options. So username is Datadog 1, password is this one, and port number same, everything as it is. Let's see that replications. Let me check replications. It's too many entries, so I'll have to search for it. See here, replications false, so I have to uncomment this one. Okay, extra status matrices or all this thing you can set it up. Each and every options again we have to study in detail while implementing. Here cluster true, true. Now extra status matrices here, and this is also true. Extra InnoDB matrices, okay, this is also done. Extra performance matrices, okay. So more or less I enabled everything. And true, and last two, which is here. Okay, and then this is the last one. Sorry, it was a false, right? And this is a last one. And save it. Done. So more or less I think I've completed this, and now come in the flow. This is done, this is done also, and finally restart the agent. Check the status. Status is done. Now we have to create some sort of, this is done. You can verify this one, and you can validate also the status using this agent status, Datadog agent status grep MySql. So just wait for a second. It has come. So integration is created. Now you can create some MySQL operations. So how do we do that? So MySQL hyphen u root hyphen root hyphen h. Just a second. I'm just going to do something. So password is, some transaction has to happen, and then show create a database spelling mistake, Raju, show databases, done. Use Raju and create table one, just a second, MySQL create table example. This is the one, and done. Okay, so some operation I did it. Let me validate MySQL data has come or not. So you have to click install integrations. After that, cancel this, go to this Explorer and see that if MySQL data has come or not. Some matrices. So MySQL, it has not come so far. I have to just wait for it. So it should come here, MySQL. Okay, meanwhile, you can also check some configuration issues which I did with MySQL, and that is my username was DevOps Datadog something one, correct now? Yeah. So let me see if with this database I'm able to access or not. So this is the one. Password is this one, and show data basis. Access is not given. Oh, no, performance schema is there, so that's sufficient. So just wait for a few seconds. I think everything should be coming. MySQL still has not come. Let me validate few entries here before that. So first thing is I'm going to check my instruction, and first thing is this is done for this is 8, and this is not working. Let's leave it. This command I am trying with Datadog 1. I'm just checking all the steps one more time, whether it got missed out or not, because too many steps are there. Done. So let me check. Done. And this is also one user. Done. And I'm just checking all this thing. And so I'm just checking the entry. Status grep -v33 -a 20 MySql. Okay, so I'm just checking MySql entries and seems to be okay. So let's check it out one more time, refresh. Everything I checked, and I did some MySql operations also, hoping to come here. Still it's not come here. So let me do one MySql operations. Yeah, so databases, use Raju, and some operations I'm doing. Okay, so see that strange. Uh, So let me see, integration is available one more time. You can take this as a troubleshooting. And I see that my SQL integration installed. Let me also validate all the steps one more time. So did we create a username? Datadog1, yes. This is not required for 8. And for this is the command. And I was able to run unique password, this one. And I'm running it, see that. This spelling mistake. It's not all the versions of MySQL this command will run. So you have to have a little patience on that. So it's not running. I did this. I did this. I'm doing this. Which is not taking here. This is the okay, this fade. And and this is done, and last one, which is this one. So I'm running one more time because something was missed out last time, and which one missed out, it's very difficult to track. So I did it everything again, and now I restart the agent. Okay, so let's do some uses of the database and create database Raj1, Raj2, Raj3, use Raj3 and create table into this and show tables. Select, I'm just running some star from persons. Done. So this is the table, right? And feed some entry to insert some data, and for that this is the drop. I'm just insert us. Insert into so this is the insert into persons, and just faking out that use cases of MySQL, so at least some data will be created. Okay, so leave it as of now. So I think most of the try I have done. Come back to this and go to Matrix Explorer and search for MySQL. Strange. Okay, so this I'll check little bit offline. What is the miss things, and I'll upload the documents. So any other questions anyone have so far? Any questions? Arpan, Ramya, Stephen?
All good, thank you.
Okay, so I'll tell you that MySQL, what was the correction required, and then tomorrow we are going to do the Kubernetes and AWS integrations. Okay.
Okay.